Oliver, good to see you. Have you got any fresh injury concerns? We saw Daniel Munoz go off, went down with an injury in training. Is he okay?
Yes, he went up later on, so yeah. No injury concerns, all players fit, all players look really good, are in a good shape, so yeah, we are ready for our first home game in the Conference League.
Kristancic Uche played in the under-21s yesterday. What was he thinking with that, and will he be involved on Thursday?
Yes, but it was also Romain Esse and Rio Cardins and Kaden Rodney played there, and it was just they didn't play for the international team, so they were called up by Nigeria, by the England under-21s, but didn't get minutes there. Romain and Uche, they didn't play many minutes for us. And we don't train at the moment a lot, so we have now 4 games in 9 days. That means just recovery, and it was the last opportunity to give them an 11 against 11, getting a little bit of feeling for this. What's important, yeah, if they have to play in the next 4 games, and then they didn't play an 11 against 11 for maybe 3 or 4 weeks, you are not best prepared, and that was the reason behind it. Just playing 45 minutes, but will be involved in the matchday squad. And
with Uche in particular, how has he settled in so far? Is he on track in terms of where you hope he'd be right now?
You know, it's the same for everyone. I think I don't know if it was you, but I was asked about Romain. It's as soon as we believe a player can help the team to win a game, he will play. And you know, it's coming to a different country, into a team that is doing really well, yeah, where everybody knows exactly what to do, where you have a competition, and then you have to be better than the other player, and you have to show that you are ready to help the team winning, and that's all about how we decide who will play.
6 matches in the space of 17 days. What can we expect tomorrow in terms of your starting lineup?
The best team, like always. So we had 5 days. Between Bournemouth and Larnaca, internationals got 2 days off to recover. Had prepared yesterday and today in short sessions, but players looked really sharp. And we will play the best team that makes sense for us, and then we prepare for Arsenal.
And do you feel like you've got the squad that can cope with this high volume of matches over the course of such a short period of time?
Yes.
Jean-Philippe, if I can speak to you now, congratulations on becoming a France international. How proud do you feel sitting here now, having played for your national side and scored?
Hi. Yeah, I'm very proud of me, obviously, and I'm very happy, and I think I deserve, because I train very hard, and with the Gaffer as well, with all the team. And yeah, it's a dream come true, and I hope I will get called up again.
Your form under Oliver Glasner has been incredible since he came to the football club. How much of a role has he played in it? Because he's always said it's on you, it's about you, but how much of a role has your manager played?
I think it's on him. Yeah, we play. He used to train in Germany, and when he came in, how we need to play, I think I understand, because I'm from the German league too. And yeah, I train hard every day, and I want to play every game, and I show him I'm ready for him, for the team, for the staff. I show them that I want to play every game.
And what gave you the belief that one day that you would become a French international, even during challenging periods in your career, including a challenging period at Palace?
Yeah, I'm a guy, I'm very ambitious, and when I think about something, I try to do everything to become true.
And finally, for me, only Erling Haaland has scored more Premier League goals this year than you. What has been the key to what has been an incredible period of your career?
What? Say again?
Only Erling Haaland has scored more goals than you in 2025 in the Premier League. What has been the key to what has been such a brilliant period of your career in terms of your goal scoring?
I think it's not only me personally. We have a fantastic team we believe on everyone, and we just training very hard and believe ourselves, and on the pitch we have the result, and I hope we will keep thinking the same and keep working hard.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay, we'll move to the writers. Who would like to ask? Okay, Bobby, thank you.
I'll start with JP. The manager said you apologised to him after the Bournemouth game at the weekend for missing that chance. Although you're scoring a hell of a lot of goals at the moment, perhaps if you look at the numbers, you're slightly underperforming your expected goals for the season. Why do you think that is, and what can you do to improve?
I think it's happening sometimes. It's happening, but I hope next time I will score the winner.
And there seems to have been quite a public row between you and your former teammate Wilfried Zaha at the moment. Is that a bit of a misunderstanding? Do you think what you said perhaps was taken out of context, or do you generally feel when you was in the dressing room you was being mocked by your former teammates?
No, I spoke with him. Everything good with him.
And Oliver, Eddie Nketiah was very influential in the game at the weekend. It's obviously a busy period of games now. Is this a chance now for him to perhaps get a couple of starts, whether that's in the 10 or in the striker, and show what he can do?
Because before it was Uche, now it's Eddie. We can talk about Will Hughes, about Jeff Lerma, about JD Canvo, about Romain Esse, about Justin Devaney. They all deserve to get more minutes, but at the end, we always look what's best to win the game. It's not, again, it's no gift. You can't say, yeah, okay, you get the minutes, but it's also sometimes if you change 8 or 9 positions at once, it doesn't work out because you never trained together. We could see this against Millwall, and then it's a little bit unfair because then all of a sudden you are judged for something you are not accusable, because when you never train together, how can we expect that everything works out? And of course, it's a Conference League game. We want to qualify straight for the round of last 16, and therefore we have to be on our top level. Larnaca won 4-0 against Alkmaar. Even Alkmaar had a red card after 2 minutes, but winning 4-0 against AZ Alkmaar, who won just at Ajax Amsterdam, just shows the kind of quality, and therefore we need to be on our top level, and then it's looking who is available, who is fit, who is in the best shape, and then nominating the team.
Appreciate that obviously you want to play the best team at all times, but when we think back to the Everton game of the last 20 minutes, half an hour, where the group looked really fatigued and struggled, is that something you worry over the course of the season? These players could get burnt out.
It was at the end of the 3 weeks where we had many games. Now we are at the beginning. And of course, you will ask me the same before Arsenal, you will ask me the same before Liverpool. And then we play Brentford, I think, and then we go, I don't know, in where do we play in the Conference League then?
We're back home again to AZ.
AZ, yes, and then we have the last game against Brighton. So many games coming up, and at the moment the players look fresh. Yeah, and also, of course, I was thinking about, do we make more subs against Bournemouth? But the team looked so well, they played so well, they did so well, and it's Eddie's substitution. We were 2-0 down, wanted to give an impact. There was adding, let's say, maybe more a striker than a midfielder. And it worked, but everything else, we didn't feel that this has a massive impact on the team's performance because they did so well. Yeah, and then just doing something that somebody's happy, and can say, "Wow, yes, they made 5 subs. Oh, it's good." No, if we think the team needs it, we will do it. If we think a player needs to rest, he will get the rest. If we think a player is fit, he will play.
And we spoke to Eddie after the game on Saturday, and he said that he enjoys playing in that 10 role as much as he does in the 9. I appreciate it's a while away, but you are going to lose 10s at some point in the season to the Africa Cup of Nations. Is Eddie an actual option in that position to play there and start there?
Yes, definitely.
Thank you, Matt.
Hi, JP. Just with Wilfried Zaha again, was it something, did you call him? Did he call you? How did that sort of come about, that conversation with him?
No, we talk in private, and that's it.
And in terms, did he apologise to you? Did you?
Matt, JP doesn't want to go any further. Thanks.
Okay. Oliver, Justin Devaney has obviously played. You've not got Borna Sosa at left wing back after his suspension. Obviously, you may play Tyreek there, but Justin Devaney was playing there against Dinamo Kyiv. He's played there for the under-21s a lot. What do you see in him there, and how can he contribute, and how versatile is he?
And he plays for Northern Ireland there, and he did very well against Germany. Yes, sometimes when you're a player like Justin, let's say the positive part is he can play on many positions. And he can play both sixes, he can play both 10s and 10 positions, and he can play the left wing-back position. So that's good to be in the squad, but sometimes the difference is, let's say you are everywhere available, but it means you are maybe you don't get the minutes, and that's a little bit the problem with him. But we know we can count on him wherever we call him up. Wherever he plays, he gives 100% for the team, and that's what I really appreciate. And I think everybody in the team appreciates that his effort, wherever he plays, is always 100%. And that's why he got so many minutes in his first season. That's why he's always now one of the, let's say, first or second choice to be brought on. And that's, again, because he deserves it, and everybody trusts him wherever he has to play. And so I'm always considering him on these 5 positions where we need him with his strengths. Yeah, so he's maybe more the attacking left wing back. When he plays on a 10, he's extremely hardworking, making a lot of runs and out of possession. He's doing so well. And the same on the 6. And we have different profiles on the 6. We can play Jeff Lermer. He's the physical 6. And we have, let's say, when Daichi Kamada is maybe a little bit more the attacking 6. So we have these options. This is what we want. And then depending on the game, depending on the score, we decide whom to play.
You sort of said before that you don't necessarily want a really big squad, and does that therefore really help to have all of these players who can play really well in these different positions?
I think we have a big squad. We have 20 on-field players tomorrow in the squad, and we have Jadi Riyad, who will come back in the next, hopefully, 2 weeks and start training with us. We have Borna Souza, it would be number 21. So I think the squad is enough. So why need 28 and then telling 8 players? And then we would talk about these 8 players, why you don't call them up. This question just makes no sense. And even more, if you build an academy like this, so how can we show our talents from the academy a pathway that they are involved if we have 5 players who are not called up for the team, even senior players? So it just, for me, it makes no sense. And then it's our job. And I think, again, big credit to our medical department, big credit to our fitness department, big credit to all coaches and to the professionalism of the players, that we have no injured players. Yeah? And that's our responsibility. So, we can't say we have a 30-man squad because 10 are always injured. Then we make big mistakes. And we don't want to make mistakes. Everything that can happen, like it was with Chadi and Czechia, unfortunately, but everything else, I think we can deal with, and the group is big enough.
With the players who sort of go down into the under-21s and get minutes, what are you looking for? What are you looking to see from them when they're playing in the 21s? Because obviously it's different playing first-team football, and how have you seen what you've expected from those guys in the under-21s?
I want to see 100% effort, like in every single training. And of course, I don't expect everything being perfect, because sometimes, like Uche, doesn't even know all the teammates because he doesn't train with them regularly. So, but 100% effort, that's what I expect. And again, and I told them, and it's never a punishment, it's just really thinking. And, we could also, if we feel responsible to provide the best environment for every single player. So if we can't provide it with our regular training because of the tight schedule, we have to think how can we give what they need? Yeah, and then let's say this is a support. Yeah, if we don't care about them, we say, okay, train with the group, you can have off, but you have no chance to improve. You're just staying at home, laying on your sofa and training 40 minutes and don't playing, you have no chance to improve. So that's the reason. This is, I think, the best support we can give them. And if they see it as a support, they will have a benefit from it. If they see it as a punishment, they will fail. But not just here, they will fail everywhere.
JP, your hold-up play has also really improved, your goal scoring as well, but maybe people don't see your hold-up play as much as well. What is it that you think has improved there? Do you think that's a tactical thing? Is it just becoming more confident? How do you think your hold-up play has improved?
I think it's because I play mini games with the player I'm around, and I think that's why people see I'm improving on the playing, because I know them very well now.
And Eddie obviously came on and did really well and helped you out as well. How much do you enjoy playing with him when he comes on, and do you feel motivated more when he's doing well?
Yeah, when he come on against Bournemouth, he bring good energy, and he was asking the ball in behind. He was everywhere. It was good.
Thank you. Neil, can you just use the mic? Thank you. Oh, there we go.
JP, just ask you, in the context of the World Cup next summer, you are now in strong contention for a France place. How important is it for you for performances in the Conference League on this international level to show what you can do?
It's my dream too, to go to the World Cup, and I will do everything to go there. But first, I have to do the job with Crystal Palace every day, every game.
You've obviously won an Olympic silver medal. How comfortable did you feel playing in France at that level and obviously scoring?
Yeah, it was not that easy, because I didn't know any of the players there, and we have a long pre-season, and because of the pre-season, I knew some of the players on the pitch, and that made it easy.
Michael Lise, was he playing?
Yeah. Only I knew just Michael Lise.
Just ask you, in the context of how well Palace are doing, how ready are you to commit your future to the club? Are you interested in, how close are you to signing a new long-term deal to stay here?
First, I'm focused for my season. After, if they come with a contract, we see what happens.
Does anything depend on how well you perform, or the club performs, in what they achieve this season? Will that be dependent on how long you stay here?
I don't know. I'm just thinking about the game tomorrow now.
Thank you. Gary.
Debbie, can I just ask you, obviously, when you go to the France squad as more of a slightly older player, who hasn't, is it different? Do the players, perhaps, you say you didn't know anyone, do they treat you differently? Is there anything they kind of do to bring you under, because they've obviously been together, that group, for a bit of time?
I think the first team is, the player already, but with the Olympics, I was with the under-21, and I don't really know the under-21. And the first team, we know them. I play against them, or some of them you watch them because they play like Serie A or something. I watch football,
Who was the player who sort of reached out to you to help you around the squad so you feel welcome?
To be honest, that was all good with me, and obviously the player who played the Olympics was there, and it was to make me easy there.
And one of the biggest strengths of JP is if he comes into a group, everybody likes him because he's such a great guy. He's a lovely guy, and so it makes it. Yes, today he's always smiling, he's always happy, and it makes it so easy to be welcomed. And so that's why, again, even if he doesn't know anyone, after 5 minutes he knows everyone. So that's his biggest strength, one of his biggest strengths.
Can I ask you one more, JP? Obviously you had the ear thing. Does it still affect you in any way now? Is it all completely clear?
No. Oh, it's behind me.
It's all clear, yeah.
Oh, it's clear, yeah.
Can I ask you, Oliver? Eddie, in recent months, maybe he looks much more assured. His pass on Saturday, the chest against Liverpool, the finish against Kiev. He looks a lot more confident and assured that what he's going to do well. What's been the difference with him as a person, or maybe tactically what you've done with him?
No, not tactically. I think, honestly, and I spoke to him quite often last year, that he put himself under a lot of pressure. He wanted, and it felt like sometimes, he wanted the goals and assists and the chances a little bit too much. And then he had the chances, he missed it, and it was a little bit like a a spiral downwards. Yeah? And I said to him sometimes, hey, stay calm. You get your chances, you get your finishes, and he scored. And everybody will tell you the same. He's working so hard in every single training. And scoring many goals, and then sometimes in the games it didn't work for him, and that he put himself more under pressure. It has to, and maybe after the break and scoring two goals against Wolves in the last week, and even when he missed the preseason, maybe it helped him that he now doesn't feel this pressure and he's a little bit more relaxed, and this is what I see. He doesn't think now I have to come on and I have to score a goal. So he just say, okay, I do my job and it will work out. And then it's sometimes you assist, sometimes you score. And even in this game, it was not that he had the assist and he had the goal, but everybody felt he had a huge contribution that we could get back into the game. And that's important. And sometimes it's not that you are the one who scores the goal, but with your energy you bring on the pitch, with the runs you make, you create space for the others, and he helped us massively. And I think now he doesn't feel the pressure that much than last year, and this helps him definitely.
But you've been able to keep him happy even though he's not necessarily starting. So you've been able to kind of balance up both things with him.
Now just imagine if we have a squad of 30.
Yeah.
What a job I had here. So, yeah, it's and I mentioned it so often, and it's not to keep somebody happy. Everybody is treated well. Everybody feels the appreciation. We try to support every single one, and it's not to keep somebody happy. It's performing well and playing well and winning games, and it's all about that, and everybody knows this, and everybody really has huge effort to help the team and has the commitment to the team. And that's sometimes I had players in my career when I brought them on, they said, what do you expect from me? I said, I don't expect anything, it's if you bring me on, help the team. Yeah, so it's all about that. It's never about the manager. It's never about an assistant. It's about help the team. Yeah, and if you help the team, everybody is happy, and that's the easiest way to keep somebody happy is if you see that you can help the team. And this is what Eddie showed. He was the only sub. Yeah, but also when we could see against Liverpool, there were more subs had a big contribution that we could win the game, and it was the same at Kiev. So we know with our tight schedule, with the many games, we can't be successful with 11 players. Yeah, we need more, and this is what the players are showing, and this is what we expect from them, always giving 100% effort to help the team.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any others? Did you have a question? Yeah. Just use the mic. Thank you very much.
Oliver, how important is it? You talked about qualifying for the top 8 as one of your priorities, getting to 6 points early, especially with that schedule coming up, and doing that in front of your own fans as well.
It's always the best start. We always try to have the best start to win the game, and especially, I think when you see it's Kiev is a big team in European football. Larnaca is also Cyprus football is getting better. Paphos qualified for Champions League, and they are now in the Conference League. Have many very experienced players. Yes, it's an older squad here, but very international Spanish players, Portuguese players. Good team. And then we have AZ Alkmaar, as I mentioned, for me, one of the also top 5-6 teams in the Conference League. The same with Strasbourg. So I think we have really a challenging group, but challenging games, and this is what we want to. We want to compete in European football, and therefore we will give our best. We will play the best available team to get the win against Larnaca. But again, we have huge respect for the way they are playing, and we have huge respect for this team. And
we've obviously mentioned already the hectic schedule with so many matches. How do you and your coaching staff find the time to? You've obviously got Larnaca tomorrow, but then you've got a big game against Arsenal, and then a big game against Liverpool, and then more big games. When are you getting in the preparation to plan for those matches and the tactical challenges that each team offers something different?
No, the good thing is we always play our way. We always play, we say, we always want to show our identity and play Crystal Palace football. Yes, there are small adjustments, but again, I can mention it, this team, maybe like it was last week, Jeremy Pino was the only one. All others, we work together now for 18 months, for 12, 13, 14 months, and everybody knows exactly what to do. And it's not the first time we play Arsenal. I watched yesterday's game. Well, yeah, they're in quite a good shape. But we played them 3 days before the Aston Villa semi-final in the FA Cup, and everybody wondered why we didn't rotate. Yeah? And we drew there 2-2. Just JP got a little bit of rest, but he came on and scored the equalizer. So honestly, they didn't change the way they are playing. And we know exactly what we want to do there, but we will talk about Arsenal on Friday. So, and we will prepare because we don't know how the game is going tomorrow. We don't know. Hopefully every player stays fit. Every player is in a good shape for Sunday, but we start always do it step by step, play every single game, and then prepare for the next one. But of course, I watched yesterday's game. But everything I saw, I already knew.